Look at this crumpled piece of paper. It looks messy, right? But what if I told you that this is the absolute best way to understand how to draw realistic mountains? Forget about boring triangles. Today we are unlocking the 3D secret of peaks and ridges. And yes, anyone can do this. Welcome back. Today we'll use just a couple of pencils to create a breathtaking mountain landscape. No complex art degrees required. Grab your pencil and let's begin. Before we touch our drawing sheet, look at the paper ball again. Notice how the light hits one side of a fold and the other side is in deep shadow. This is the core principle of drawing mountains. Step 1. The skeleton. We start with a 2B pencil. Don't press hard. We are drawing the main ridge line. Instead of a smooth pyramid, think of a zigzag. Make it imperfect. Nature loves imperfections. Let's create one big main peak and two smaller ones next to it to create depth. And from every sharp corner of your zigzag, we need to draw a line going down. Think of these as the legs or the roots of the mountain. See what's happening? Suddenly, our flat lines start to look like a three-dimensional prism. We have a light side and a shadow side. Decide right now, where is your sun? Mine is on the top left. Step 2. The shadow side. Since our sun is on the left, the right side of every single ridge will be in shadow. Switch to a softer pencil, tilt it, use the side of the lid to shade the surface. Start shading the right side with broad, soft strokes. Don't worry about texture, just feel the space. Here is the golden rule. Always shade along the form of the slope. If the mountain slope goes down, your pencil strokes must follow that exact direction. Think of your pencil as a skier sliding down the mountain. Now let's add the rocky texture. Mountains aren't smooth plastic. Use your soft pencil to make quick, dark, chaotic marks inside the shadow area. leave some spots lighter to mimic giant rocks reflecting secondary light. For the light side on the left, we do almost nothing, just a few faint lines to show texture. To understand how to shade a rock crevice, imagine every single crack in the mountain as a tiny step. A step has an inner fold, a deep corner where the sunlight simply cannot reach. Because of this, the crack line itself must be the absolute darkest, sharpest point in your drawing. Now, the protruding horizontal part of the step faces the sky, making it the brightest area, but the vertical wall of our step is turned away from the light. It sits completely in the shade. Therefore, we shade this wall with a solid, dark tone. Now let's take our blending stump and softly soften the ridge lines. Why are we doing this? In real life, mountains don't have sharp, black ink outlines. If you leave these lines too harsh, your drawing will look like a flat coloring book. By blurring them, we turn a flat pencil stroke into a soft, volumetric edge. As you blend, gently pull just a tiny bit of that graphite onto the lighted side of the mountain. Remember, even the sunny side isn't perfectly flat white. It has minor bumps, valleys, and slopes that catch subtle, soft shadows. Finally, smoothly drag the shading downward, fading it out toward the base of the peaks. We need this lower area to become soft, blurry, and hazy. Here is a pro trick that separates amateurs from artists: atmospheric perspective. In reality, the bottom of a mountain often fades into mist or dust. Take your eraser and gently dapple the base of your mountain. Rub it softly to create a fog effect. This instantly pushes the background further away. To give our mountain scale, we need contrast. Let's draw tiny simple silhouettes of pine trees at the very bottom, near the fog. Just little vertical dashes with tiny branches. Look at that. The moment you add trees, the mountains suddenly look massive, almost cinematic. Finally, use your sharpest pencil to darken just the edges where the light meets the shadow. This contrast creates a crisp, realistic focus. You might ask, why did we blend everything earlier only to bring back sharp lines now? Here is the artistic paradox. If you leave everything blurry, your mountain will look like a soft cloud. If you leave everything sharp, it looks like a flat cartoon. We need both. By darkening only the sharpest peaks and the main contrast falls right where the light meets the shadow, we create what artists call optical focus. The bottom stays soft and distant, while the top becomes hard, crisp, and realistically close. Look at what we've created. From a simple thought about a crumpled piece of paper to a three-dimensional majestic mountain range. If you enjoyed this tutorial, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. And happy drawing!